We have to say that enough is enough. A red line has been crossed.
The country just can't sit under this cloud, paralysing the Prime Minister, paralysing the government.
We just can't go on and on and on.
Those thoughts are becoming more common on the Tory backbenches as increasing numbers become frustrated with the Prime Minister and this entire party scandal. 3 more Conservative MPs today, including this one, publicly declared they think it's time for Boris Johnson to go.
We continue, every MP, having to justify what's actually happened, and that's become increasingly difficult. Let's cut to the chase. Why doesn't the Prime Minister call a vote of confidence in himself? So we can then make a judgment as to whether there is the support for him and then we move on, or it's now time to elect a new leader.
He was followed by Sir Gary Streeter and Anthony Mangnall, both of whom submitted letters and said they could no longer support the Prime Minister. 54 Tory MPs in total are required to trigger a confidence vote.
Does your party still back you, Prime Minister?
But with the current number unknown, that question haunts Boris Johnson. Today at Prime Minister's Questions, his allies tried to show their support. But he was asked about those who want him gone.
What does it tell the Prime Minister and the public that on the morning that he has returned from Ukraine, the chair of the Defence Select Committee has submitted a letter of no confidence in him?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it tells me that it is more vital than ever for the government of this country to get on with the job, deliver our COVID recovery plan.
And just before that, the Labour leader couldn't resist mentioning the police investigation into partygate.
Lots of words, lots of bluster, no answers. Word of warning. Word of warning, Prime Minister. That's not going to work with the police.
I think everybody in this country can see that we've been through the biggest pandemic since for 100 years, that we've looked after the people of this country to the tune of £400 billion.
But there are still many who remain loyal to the Prime Minister.
Mistakes have been made. He's apologised for those in the House of Commons, and rightfully so. My constituents will have heard that apology, and many of them now want to move on.
Although that's something all Tory MPs want, the problem is at the moment they're divided on how to do it. Chiab Khan, News at 10, Westminster.